I've done nothing. I don't want the music to go right now while I'm trying to figure this out. What is going wrong? The bitrate is the same. I don't have keyframes, that's fine. CPU usage, that's fine. None of this is a problem usually. I mean, what does rate control do? OBS, what is it called? Rate control. For streaming. Set to CBR is the bitrate. The optimal value depends on your upload speed and hardware. If you want to stream, blah, set 6K. They say CBR, that's fine, that was correct. Bitrate's fine, the video encoder is also the same. So, okay, while I'm arguing and checking what's wrong, now it suddenly works? Does it? Does it or does it not? Stream quality, it says bad. But is it? If I jump to live, I think I need to open this in like in a separate thing. I'm so annoyed that things don't seem to be working correctly right now, and I don't know why. Wait, how do I open my own stream again? Oh, there's a stream URL. No, it's not. That's not the right thing. I genuinely forgot how to open my own stream. Okay, now YouTube says the connection is fine. Actually, it says very good. Okay, cool. It says it's fine. I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyways, nobody's here yet, but like for whatever, if anyone watches this in the future, earlier today, I've gotten into a comment section. And for D&D 5th edition, right? The question was essentially, does a red swarm or 24 individual rats win? So how this works is, a rat swarm consists of rats, right? A rat is a enemy that has 1 HP. Simple as that. And a rat swarm has 24 HP. So presumably it's made of 24 rats. However, is the rat swarm stronger than 24 rats or not? So given the stat blocks of the things, I'm gonna quickly put them in. 5E rat swarm. There's the one. There, I'm gonna put it here for a moment. And then D&D 5E rat. Okay, so there we go. We have, if I make this a bit smaller, we have a swarm of rats. Oh, that's not, whoops, rat. Yeah, no, it autofilled the last word because I looked for the swarm first. Okay, we have a swarm of rats versus versus 24 individual rats. So how this works out in practice is the swarm of rats gets only one turn, while the individual rats get a lot more turns. However, the swarm of rats has the ability of damage resistance. So the rats actually have a very hard time hitting the rat swarm because a rat only does 1 damage. And that does mean that a singular rat can only do damage to the swarm if it hits a critical strike. Therefore, we now need to figure out what's better. I said the swarm of rats should win. However, usually intuitively, given how D&D works with the action economy, it would be 24 rats. Now, let's figure out if which one is right. So, a singular rat has a 5% chance to hit the swarm every turn, right? The swarm has a 60% chance to hit one of the rats every turn. The swarm can be hit by 9 rats at a time because of its swarm ability and 0 range. So this rat inside of the swarm can also hit it. So there's 9 hits from the rats, and there's 3 attacks of opportunity whenever the swarm moves to a new target. Let's say the swarm is intelligent enough to not take more attacks of opportunity than it needs to. So we now need to code quickly, I don't know how quick or not quick this is gonna be. So hello world, who cares? We have a few scenario. We are gonna go, I'm gonna quickly do this as a thing. What is it? Int, actually no, int row, int fight. No, not int, that should be a bool. Boolean fight, you don't need any inputs. There we go, bool fight. And we make a while have end lost fights equals 0, bool win equals false. And there, while exclamation mark win fight. I don't know, it needs more than one line. Fight win equals fight. And then we have a cout of oh yeah, also lost fights plus plus. Nope, that wait. I need to do this how? I guess I need to start at -1. No, I start at 0. No, I need to start at -1, -1. Then we have lost fights plus plus. Because, of course, it will add one more at the end. Cout, the rats have lost Lost fights. Before winning once. Okay, before winning once. If lost fights exceeds what do we say? 100,000? Yeah, that should be a good cutoff. Because that should go through relatively quickly. Oh, also I wanted to put in, because it kind of just fits, music from The Fat Rat, you know. Because, of course, that makes sense. We're talking about a lot of rats today. Where's my thing? There we go. And this looks good. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, if lost fights above that, then we say, oh yeah, also return 0 is missing here. Return 0. And if lost fights are above that, see out. The rat swarm is definitely victorious. There we go. I think 100,000 is enough to prove my point. I could be wrong, of course. I could be wrong. But I would say that there's a lot of attempts that should work out. Okay, so the fight goes in turns. We give the swarm initiative. So the swarm always goes first. So the swarm, I mean, it depends on the initial situation, but given the situation, I think we should just assume that the swarm is already surrounded at the beginning. So we also need to make a, do we? Hashtag include random. We do need that. Sorry, I need to think for a moment. How do I do this correctly? Yeah, I do need a struct. God damn it, I never work with structs. I usually always work with classes. But the class is way overkill for this. Struct rat. No, swarm. HP. HP equals 24. Int HP though. What else do you have? Do I even need a struct? Yeah, it doesn't need to remember. Actually, no, it doesn't. I can just make it. God, I don't like structs. They're annoying to deal with. Swarm 8. Oh. And swarm HP equals 24. And rats equals 24. Then while swarm HP is bigger than 0 or rats is bigger than 0, do this. And if rats if rats is bigger than 0, turn true, else return false. Okay, so we have the structure. When the swarm reaches 0 or the rats reach 0, it returns. If the rats are dead, or no, if the rats are not dead, we return true. If the rats are dead, we return false. Okay, so a turn starts by the swarm attacking, and that should also return a true or false. Swarm. Bool lethal equals false. Lethal equals swarm attack. Actually, I don't need to make a function for that, do I? No. Actually, I do. Swarm attack. Swarm attack, and I put in the rats. Oh no, I need to put in not the rats, I need to put in the address to the rats. Ugh. Coding. Swarm attack, rats. Yeah, this is the correct reference, I think. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Bool, swarm attack, and target. And target. No, pointer to target. Why are you? Ah, okay. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Da da da. Swarm attack. Okay, let's roll the attack. If God, how do I use random again? It's been too long. C++ random number. I know it's it's ran. Confirmed. Cout random. You know, that's not what I need. Ran %n. The numbers on every program run within range 0 to n minus 1. Yeah. If rand is bigger than it goes from 0 instead of 1, so The reds roll from 9 to 20, it's a hit, right? So if random is bigger than 8, oh no, bigger or equal to 8, because it only goes to 19. Yeah, if random is bigger than 8, wait, random also needs to be percent 20. So it rolls from 0 to 19. If it's bigger than 8, then it's going to count as a hit. And so if it counts as a hit, the next step, of course, is to dereference the target. Target minus minus. Is that the correct way to dereference? And god damn it, it feels bad to have not coded in C++ in like months. This sucks. I've only done math for like a while. What do I do next? Return true. Else return false. Okay. Dereference function. Dereference pointer. Is that even the right term? The first character at address P will be A. Yeah, so that's the target. And the AND is... Did I do everything correctly from memory? And operator. I think I did everything correctly. Here you get the address of S. Yeah, cool. That's perfectly fine. That's what I wanted to do. And that's, you are getting a pointer. You are changing what's inside. Are you changing the pointer or what's inside the pointer? I think you're changing what's inside the pointer here. I'll see that in a moment, I guess. Okay. And there was a... Oh, lethal equals swarm attack. Okay. So, you have done the attack. If lethal, then okay, no. Red turn. Red turn can be a void here, yeah. Red turn. God, I need water. Red turn is lethal. Wait, what do I need? I only need lethal. Then I need a reference to the rats and a reference to the swarm HP. There we go. Then we need a void red turn that needs a boolean opportunity. Then we need a pointer to need an integer pointer to remaining rats, and then we need a pointer to target HP. That's also int. Am I doing something wrong? No. Okay, so okay, we have an if statement. No, not quite yet. We have int attacks equals 0 if remaining rats is bigger than is bigger than 9. No. If remaining rats is when would attacks of opportunity die? 6 rats? No, if you're standing in the middle, if you've killed the 9th rat, so you're in the middle of 8 rats, no matter which way you move, you're going to get 3 attacks of opportunity. If there is 1 rat less. By the way, how far can rats move? Can they even move up like that? A rat has a movement speed of 20 feet. They can move through their friends, but if we scribble that, can rats even move that fast? Yes, I'm drawing this properly, even though I probably could think it out. New file, predefined. There should be like a, sure, whatever, that's fine. Okay, we have a drawing of a grid. Okay, that one's dead. These are surrounding. Okay, if I move down here, this one's always gonna move up, and then the other ones have to move. They have to move far. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Do we allow them to cut corners? Because they could then move 1, 2, 3. Which would then be 5, 10, 15. That would be possible. Let's assume at the beginning of everything, right? eraser and like size whatever. At the start of everything, right? More like size 10, yeah, sure. We have to have 24 rats, so 24 square root is 5. 5 by 5 and 1 is missing. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's that. Then on top of that, we have the swarm in the middle, right? So the first time it moves, it's gonna move down because this is like the closest to an escape. Then this one's gonna move up, and since that's the closest, the other ones are gonna move in, like whatever. So once it gets here, so like that's the full attack of opportunity. Once it gets here, it then has 1, 2 moves. Yeah, they are definitely all going to be able to collapse because they're always just going to follow, right? 1, 2, 3, let's say. No, you're gonna get 2, and you're gonna be 3. So we have these 3 then down at the bottom, right? They have not moved before this. Do you even have enough movement? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sure you do. And let's say the rest is moving up. So at this point we've killed 2 rats. That means we have followed up. Yeah, most of the time, because they're also gonna fill up. Okay, so that's fine. They can follow. That's not a problem. So the real problem is only what happens when there is less rats. Okay. Give me size 10 again. So once we only have 9 rats left. First of all, the moment the 9th rat dies, we only have 8 attacks instead of 9 each turn. No, the rats can't move into the space. So there's 9 attacks unless a rat dies, then there is 11. Yes. If a rat dies, there's 11 because you can't get the 10th attack. Yes. So there's 9 attacks. If there's a rat dead, then there's 11 attacks. Okay, if a rat dies. So 9 versus 11. If you move down, they can all follow. So there's 9 or 11 upon that move, attack of opportunity. And at this point, let's say you move down, right? So this is dead. You follow directly. You guys move in. You guys are obviously not going to fill this spot. So the next situation is XXX, XXX, circle, and this. So now you only have 8 attacks. And when a rat dies, you're obviously going to move up again. So you are going to take 2 attacks of opportunity, so that's 10 in that situation. So it goes down until there's 9 rats left. Once there's 9 rats left, both sides lose one every time, right? Let's check the next one. Actually, I don't think so. I think it's gonna go down faster even. So this is going to be like that. Like this. That's this. There. That's of course 7 attacks. And when you move down, this time it's only going to be 1 opportunity attack. So that's only 8. So this is gonna start to get confusing quick. So once you move down, you have this situation. So that's that. You took 1 opportunity attack. So the next one is 6. And once that red dies, there's still 6. Because you're not going to leave any areas. Once that's happening, so this is gone, you're here. Now you have a kill. And then you take 2 opportunity attacks. Oh no, there's only 5. So there's 5. 5/7. Because you take 2 opportunity attacks here. No, 5/6 in that case. 5/6. Because when it dies, there's of course no attack anymore from this. Did I forget that here? When you move down, 7. Did I forget that here? Oh, and also that's then 6/5, right? Yeah, because you don't take an opportunity attack. Yeah, so that means there's 5 left. So that's fine. If you move down, you take 1 opportunity attack from him, and then you take 6. So that's 7/7. And at this point, you take 2 opportunity attacks, and then 4 regular. So that's 6 after you kill this guy. And you take 5 if you don't kill. So 5/6. And after that, we have this situation where you're here, and from here you can always move. So from 4 to 0, there's no opportunity attacks. So that's a lot more complex than I thought it would be. Yes, so it is 9/11 by default. It's not a good number, but whatever. Then it goes 8/10 at 8 reds left. Then it goes 7/7, 6/5, because you're not taking any opportunity attacks in this one. 6/5, then it goes 5/6, and then it is 4 to 0. So those are the attacks of opportunity. Oh god, that's rather complex. But we do want this to be correct, so there's that. Is this still a fat rat? Apparently. I have never heard that song before. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scenarios. Okay, so we have the rules here. So if remaining rats is bigger than 8 or bigger or equal to 9, I think that's easier to read. Then attacks or second if statement. If attacks, oh, I do need a like this. If attacks right, how is this easiest to read? Attacks equals 9 if opportunity, then if exclamation mark opportunity, there we go, then break, and otherwise attacks equals 11. Can I not break an if statement? Oh. Well, that's annoying. I guess that makes sense, though. Okay, sure. If opportunity attacks equals 11, that actually just does the same. Sure. I made that a lot more complex than it needed to be. That's stupid. Why do you not like bigger equal? Oh, okay. I of course need to know what this is pointing to. If opportunity attacks equals 11. I think the rest is just else if statements, sadly. I don't like else if, but else if remaining rats is equal to 8, then attacks equals 8 if opportunity attacks equals 10, else if remaining rats. This should have been a switch statement, honestly. With remaining rats, or like with bigger than 9 as a default. Should I convert this to a switch statement? Should I? Yeah. Let's write clean code. Switch on is star remaining rats. Default is come on, there we go. That's default. Case 8. We have this, then a break, of course, break, and yeah, that's a lot nicer looking than a million else if statements. Case, I mean, of course, it's a bit worse when it comes to last few cases, but I don't care. Case 7. Case 7 is always a 7, I believe. Yes, case 7 is always a 7. Break. Case 6 is case 6 is... I just realized I have the opportunity wrong. Because the opportunity is after you've lost HP. So case 7 would then need to be... So you're still 11. Because this happens after the opportunity, so they already lost the number. So you're still 11. That means you are then in that case, if opportunity, then it is attacks equals 10. Case 6 is then if attacks equals 6, if opportunity, then attacks equals 7. Case 5, attacks equal 5, no matter what this time. This time it's actually no matter what. Case 4, attacks equals 4 if opportunity, then attacks equals 6. If case 3 attacks equals 3. Case 2 attacks equals 2. Case 1 attacks equals 1. Case 0 attacks equals 0. Because technically, because due to how the simulation works, there is a turn for the rats when it hits 0. Okay, now let's add a bunch of break statements. And all of these have breaks now. All the cases are accounted for from 8 to 0, and everything above that is 9. That's perfect. So now the last thing to do is while attacks is bigger than 0. Yes. Control. Copy paste. The best thing to do ever. Target HP equals 0. There is no return, true. There is also no return here. And that's, whoops, cancel. And here we say just equal 0. Because it just doesn't matter which number. If it is exactly one of the 20 numbers, then it is what we want. Then it does take HP. And attacks, minus. And that's that. So while that's bigger than 0, it starts with whatever number it has. So it has the true numbers. That's fine. So we don't computer count, we human count here. We have a turn of the rats. We have a turn of the swarm attack. That's a 60% chance here. The target loses HP if it hits. This depends on the target HP. And if I have not made a mistake, this should compile. I'm probably stupid. Of course I made a mistake. Ah, yeah, duh. At the beginning of C++, if you write shitty code like this, you need to do bool fight colon bool swarm attack int target void rat turn. God, that one is a long one. Bool opportunity and remaining rats target HP. And with this, now it should compile, I believe. Oh my god, it's going through attempts. I should have made a counter that shows how many attempts it's going through. I should absolutely do that. I'm not running into an infinite loop, right? It's taking so long, I don't know. Okay, wait, no, I'm... Hi, cout fight number. Oh, also none of these have a backslash n. Lost fights. The swarm backslash n. And this also has a backslash n. Okay. Hello world. Okay, you have an infinite loop somewhere. That does make sense. Where? Oh wait, why did I not just... I can just pause it. Hello, and bye, you have to go. No, so sad. Aw. That sucks that you have to go. I'm trying to win an argument by coding it, but, you know, it sucks that you have to go. Okay, I can... Wait, where is it? Hot reload? No, pause. Where is it stuck? Attacks is 4. That's fine. Let's put a pause at the end of the turn. I want to know what's going on here. Okay, of course, I'm doing this wrong. Minus equals target minus 1. And you also have equals HP minus 1. Okay. Okay, it's going through fights. Holy shit. It should hit 10,000 soon enough. Okay, the red swarm is definitely victorious. It keeps going at 100,000. It keeps going. I was right. Unless I did the math wrong, but unless I did something wrong here. It keeps going. It keeps going. It's 200,000. Oh my god. Is it ever going to win? I need to pause this again at some random point. Wait, at... Wait. Oh yeah, no, if I pause it here... Wait, what? Why are rats at -8? What? Wait, -8? What? Okay, this seems to be going every time up until the swarm HP hits 0. Why? That's not an and. Why the swarm HP is... Huh? I mean, obviously the rats are losing more HP, but what's going on here? Huh? What? Why is it going into the negative? That's not an and. Why one of these... Oh no, it should be an and though. Okay. Never mind me. That makes more sense. That should be an and. Oh yeah. Swarm HP is left on 14. Let's have that run. Okay, it has 4 attempts. It actually won for once. Really? It did it twice on the 4th one. Okay, it keeps doing this on the 4th attempt. Let's see if there's like an issue with code again. Okay, it gives me 0 reds and 14. 0 and 5, 0, 6, 0, 8, 6, 0. Interesting. The odds are a lot. Oh, could it be like a problem with like having always the same seed? That could be the issue, right? Continue. Let's check if this is like a seed issue. 14, 5, 6, 8, 0. Yeah, it's the same seed every time. 14, 5, 6, 8, 0. Okay, if it's always the same seed, it's always gonna give the same result. How do I change randomize the seeds? C++ randomize seed. srand. Of course, that was a surprisingly early one. Printf. srand. Initialize. Okay, time.age. Include. I know that you usually use time for this, but you know. Time.h and srand time null. now it should not always be the same result, right? Okay, swarm HP is 13, 10, 10 again, 1, 5, 9, 12, 10. Okay, this sounds a lot more right than every time the fourth one. Okay, it lost 10 before winning once. 26 before winning once. Okay, so let's say we do not need that. The red swarm is definitely victorious. We also know that it is not a guarantee. And lost fight starts at -1. Let's not go while win. While fights equal, like fight count equals 0, while fight count is less than, what did we say, 100,000, right? That's a million, whatever. It didn't, actually it did take that long. 100,000 is enough. And rats win equals 0. They should both equal to 0 now with how this works. 0. If win, then rats win ++, and else then lost fights ++. Okay. So we have all of this going on now. Fight count. Oh yeah, fight count is an int. At the end of this fight count ++. Rats win, lost fights, if else statement. The rats have lost fights out of fight count. This as these out, their win rate is comma of double rats win over double fight count. This should do the trick, right? Okay, the rats have lost 93,874 fights. Their win rate is 0.06%. Is that wrong? Um, why is that bad again? I don't know why today the bitrate seems to vary so much. Okay, first of all, the math is wrong. That needs to be multiplied by 100 times 100 for a percent. And then, of course, we also add percent backslash n. Okay. 6.02%. And that should be fairly consistent. Let's go up to 1,000,000. Okay, 1,000,000 does take a bit to compute. It is 10 times as many rats. Yeah, 6.2%. Also spaces. Ew. Space and space here. Yeah, no, they do win. They win a lot more than I expected, honestly. They definitely do. But the swarm definitely has a way higher chance. So, that's kind of what I wanted to do today. We have proven the swarm wins, but not by nearly as large of a margin as I thought it would. Like, I genuinely thought it would win a lot more than this. Okay, why are the spaces here missing? I literally just did that. Okay, also I can remove Hello World. I'm gonna replace that by Infinite Red Coliseum. That's not how you spell that, but sure. There we go. About 6.2, 6.23%, something around that. Okay. That is surprising. But still, most of the time, the swarm wins. I am starting to repeat myself because I don't know what to do now. This took kind of longer than I expected and not as long as I expected at the same time. Mostly because it is not a complex code block, but I did forget a ton of stuff, so it took me longer to find what I wanted. I could talk about like coding stuff here, but nobody's watching, so nobody seems to be interested. It's been an hour and a half. I think I've proven my point. So I think I'm gonna stop here for today. Especially since my internet is being wonky as hell. So have a good one.